Africa Network for Environment and Economic Justice, ANEEJ, the civil society group that is independently monitoring the disbursement of the $322.5 million Sani Abacha loot repatriated from Switzerland under the cash transfer program of the federal government, has raised alarm over the stoppage of cash disbursements to poor Nigerians since June last year, calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to intervene immediately. Executive Director of ANEEJ and convener of the civil society organizations monitoring the disbursement of the returned asset, Reverend David Ugoler, raised the alarm in a statement issued in Benin on Thursday. According to David Ugoler, the last time payment was made to the poor was June last year. David Ugoler reminded both the federal government of Nigeria and Switzerland government of the Memorandum of Understanding signed by both countries at the maiden edition of the Global Forum on Asset Recovery, for summit held in Washington, D.C. in 2017 as witnessed by the World Bank. The last major payment cycle was May/June 2021. Payment and reconciliation of accounts was completed in 24 states: Abia, Adamawa, Cross Rivers, FCT, Bayelsa, Borno, Gombe, Jigawa, Katsina, Bauchi, Kogi, Kwara, Niger, Ogun, Asan, Oyo, Lagos, Plateau, Anambra, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Ebonyi, Sokoto, Taraba. Between July 2021 and December 2021, there was clearing of backlog owed beneficiaries in the previous year, 2020, in Benue, Nasarawa, Ekiti, Imo, Kaduna, Kano, Zamfara, Yobe, and Rivers, which were at different payment cycle, Ugoler said. David Ugoler added that the civil society monitoring team established that as at May/June 2021, a total number of 1,632,206 beneficiaries in 33 states excluding Edo, Enugu, Ondo and Kebbi were on the payment schedule list. A total of 812,721 households were paid, while total unpaid households stood at 819,485. David Ugoler stated that the total amount paid so far is 528,950,000.00 billion naira, representing 76% of the returned loot, while the balance yet to be disbursed is 2,329,020,000.00 billion naira. The ANEEJ boss said further that 4 states had issues with their payment service operators, PSPs, since their last payment in December 2019, which has been resolved, but the poor in these states have not received any payment up till date, March 2022. According to Ugoler, the states include Edo, Enugu, Ondo and Kebbi, and called on the NCTO authorities to pay the poor in these states. The Abacha loot disbursement, he said, is projected to achieve optimal disbursement by May/June 2022 payment cycle, but ANEEJ fears that this target will be missed if payments do not continue. We must not allow the gold standard achieved on the disbursement of Abacha $322.5 million drop down. To maintain the standard, we have to insist on total transparency and accountability. FIR principles should be applied in the implementation of all projects funded with recovered stolen assets. David Ugoler called on the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, to follow through with the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development to ensure a complete operationalization of the MO and conclusion of the cash transfer disbursement.